but this country still welcomes students, and I would say it will continue to welcome students. These are the two great things that the students have. Also recently there have been some restrictions on automatic extensions of employment authorization, where initially people could work with a receipt notice, but now that has been stopped by the government. But once again, this does not apply to students, because the students can continue to work for 180 days after the expiration of their EAD and then receiving the receipt notice. So I would say that we all came to this country to live the dream, the American dream. My husband came as a student, I came as his dependent, and we went through the route of H-1B to green card to US citizenship. And today I would still say that yes, H-1Bs came later, but this country still welcomes students, and I would say it will continue to welcome students. So I would say that whenever you're preparing your applications, as Prasad will tell you here more because he's worked on the other side. So as far as your application is clean, your student visa, you go for an interview, it's all clean. Everything, if it is done in a proper way, people are still getting student visas. It's not they are not getting them. So I would still say that, tell your folks in India, the dream is not dead. America is still a place for everybody to come, and immigration has always been, things have been different. There's always been highs and lows. There are lows sometimes, there are highs sometimes, but we all have to live through this. I would say that there is light over darkness, because all the current regulations that have been coming out are in fact in favor of the students. So fortunately, as Devang had just mentioned, that the H-1B 100K, in fact, the students who are here are going to benefit more, because most of the change of status cases that we file are students who have the master's degree, PhDs, or bachelor's degree from the United States. So if there are less people coming from foreign countries, these visas are going to go to the students. There used to be 20,000 specific visas for H-1Bs for master level students, but I think now from the 65,000 also, a lot of it is going to go to the students. So I would say yes, there is light over dark. Also with the OPTs, and initially there was a scare that OPT is going to go away, STEM is going to go away, but none of that has actually happened. OPT is existing, STEM OPTs are still there, and in fact students, EADs that are connected to the students, the OPT and STEM OPT, are the only two employment days where premium processing is available. So if you're applying for EAD as an adjustment of status, where you're adjusting from an H1 or any other non-immigrant status to an immigrant status, or if you're an H4 or L2 or J2, if you're applying for employment authorization, none of these categories actually have premium processing.